Friday night Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Charlie Morton is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Rose, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This #5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Astros leave him loaded. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Garrett Cole will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Digging in now, Matt Duffy. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. So stepping in, Tommy Pham, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Duffy leads off first with 1 away. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. One there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's George Springer. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, hit on the ground to third, and a rather easy first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the hit to first. To his right, Choi. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Here's Michael Brantley. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. The short hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mike Zunino, his career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Cole has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. 1 out now in the Houston third, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Choi blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now. Joey Wendell. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Kiermaier, the runner at third with no outs. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A runner at second, nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Mike Zunino, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. In there, 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other end.
Bill gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Adames is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready now, George Springer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Ball.
1-1.
The count 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wendell stands at first with 1 out. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We've played 4 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fella?
It's working for one guy. The other guy not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Framber Valdez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be. When you add it all up, had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings, just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
In now, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-0. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Fastball well outside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Drilled to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now it remains 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Standing in, Alex Bregman, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. At the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now at the plate, George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Chopped toward the second baseman. There is Altuve, and there's one away. Avisail Garcia will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Here it is. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Grounded down the third baseline. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and one. Here it comes. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Popped him up. Adames shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so He struck out once. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Choi is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in, Matt Duffy, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0. And the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as this. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Popped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.